You have mentioned that your friend Abigail was the one who really pushed you to really seek help.
Yeah.
And you have mentioned that your friends are the only one you think really listens to you. So what is your take? What your friends, what kind of advice do your friends share with you?
I have a lot of friend groups. I know a lot of people all over from different walks of life. But there's this one friendship group that I'm really close with, always with, and then there's just one person in the friendship group that's just my best friend. I love her to death. And that's Jazara. Jazara, I love her. she she was my first friend after everything happened to me with that whole sexual assault and losing the person that was my best friend.
Right.
And I remember I gave her a rough time, though we just started being friends. A rough time. It was really hard to really open up to her because I was so scared that something like that would happen to me again. And I know in the midst of all me being so scared, I know I kind of hurt her in a sense of just completely shutting her out. Like I used to literally say, my mind is closed off right now. Like I am not speaking anymore. I would always do that, and I know it hurt her, but she didn't give up on me, and she continued to work with me. She made sure to give me the space until I felt comfortable enough to open up about things like that, and I did eventually. And when she saw me going through my little episodes and all my mental health stuff, she was the one to say, Abigail, okay, it's time you need to get help. She used to come with me after work to have her tree and sit down with me and buy me food to make sure that I eat something. And she lived in Spanish Town. We were in Kingston. And she would stay there until 9, 10 o'clock. She don't care what time she's going home, she wants to make sure that I eat. And things like that, having friends like that, having a person like that in your life to really be there as your backbone is really important. And I used to think that I could do it on my own.
Yep.
I used to think, I don't need nobody by my side. I just need me. But I realized when she came into my life, and then all the rest of my other friends slowly came in, I realized that having that one person that you can just get a hug, and you can just fully drop your mask, drop the curtains, and just let yourself be and cry it out. It really,
Does a lot.
really does a lot more than people think it actually does. It really helps. It really does.
My friends, I mean, as I said, they don't really have much to say, but my friends are more doers than talkers. So sometimes my friend would be at the doctor's with me, or they want to see physical documentation of what the test results say. Or there's this time when I had a really big argument with my dad, and it went physical, and I was actually on the phone call with like two of my closest friends, and like they basically saw how the whole thing played out. And so like I think eventually the phone they cut off, but like they called back to see if I'm okay. And at a point, my father was basically telling me to come out the house. And they called my other friend that was like, they should live down the road from me. So she came for me and she dropped me to the other girl's place so that I could just, clear my head. And then we prayed together and stuff. And even her mom also has a huge impact in my life. Like she's like my second mom. She's the other person that could say that she truly sits down and listens and gives wholesome advice. But yeah, my friends are really the doers.